Polonnaruwa, the second great kingdom of Sri Lanka, which followed the glory of Anuradhapura, is a beautiful and historically significant ancient city that leaves an indelible mark upon all those who pass through it. Even today, just like in ancient times, life centers on agriculture in this city. This is the palace of the King Parakramabahu I. He is widely accepted to be the greatest king of the Polonnaruwa era and is known as Mahaparakramabahu, harking back to his majestic presence. These ruins of his palace, situated within the Nandana Uyana Gardens, are a great example of the luxury and majesty of the lifestyle of the kings of this city. This majestic structure, where King Parakramabahu held court, displays the great advances in administration during that era. Its base, made entirely of stone, is complete with intricate artistic carvings of animal figures and vines. It is surmised that the superstructure was made of wood. Yet another example of the highly developed administration in the 12th century is the court of King Nishankamalla, situated by the waters of Great Parakrama Samudra Reservoir. These foundations, surrounded by the waters of the Parakrama Samudra, are of the cooling palaces of both kings Parakramabahu and Nishankamalla. Many theories abound about who this statue represents, but archaeologists now contend that it is a representation of the sage or Rishi Pulasti. The Galpatha stone inscription is an important monument recording the socio-cultural and political situation of the kingdom. This pond, Kumarapokula, along with many other ponds in the city, reveals how water was managed and used during the Polonnaruwa era. Special changing rooms have been found in the vicinity of many of these ponds as well. This beautiful infinity pond or Anantapokula displays the unique skills of the artisans of Polonnaruwa. The great social advances of the kings of Polonnaruwa are amply displayed by both the sophisticated irrigation techniques and ponds such as these in Polonnaruwa. These ponds are thought to have supplied water to both the royals and the Buddhist monks of the kingdom. Artistically carved out of solid rock in the shape of a lotus in bloom, this pond is known as the Nelumpokana or Lotus Pond. It holds great artistic importance amongst the ponds of Polonnaruwa. This shrine, the Dalada Maluwa, dedicated to the Buddha's tooth relic, is a dedicated and unique place of worship in the kingdom. Historians state that this Vatadagya was built during the era of King Parakramabahu as a relic house for Buddha statues. Museum of Polonnaruwa houses many miniature representations of historic buildings in the kingdom, including of the Vatadage relic house. This relic house is named Atadage and is thought to have been built by King Vijayabahu I to house the sacred tooth relic. Evidence suggests that the tooth relic was placed in the upper floor of the relic house. This relic house, the Atadage, is reminiscent of the architecture of the preceding Anuradhapura era. The artistic Nishankalata Mandapa is decorated with intricate carvings of vines running along the stone structure. It was specially built by King Nishankamalla to hold Pirit chanting ceremonies. As a bustling capital, Polonnaruwa drew its influences from overseas as well. This Satmahal Prasadya is a building which is akin to and influenced by Thai pagodas. This unique relic house called the Thuparama Pilimagir was thought to have been built to house Buddha statues. Yet another place of worship to many Buddhist devotees is the Tivanka Pilimagir relic house, which displays the artistic prowess of the era. The intricate stone carvings in this relic house clearly draw on the strong Hindu influences of the period. Among the many religious buildings, the Chaityas of Polonnaruwa, such as the Kirivihara built by King Parakramabahu, hold great significance both artistically and architecturally. Diverting from the traditional Theravada influences, the Manik Vihara Chaitya is a beautiful structure built upon a platform and is clearly influenced by the traditions of the Mahayana Buddhist sect. Archaeological evidence indicates that the Rankot Vihara was built by King Nishankamalla. This Chaitya, the Pabalu Vihara, is yet another important feature of the construction of Chaityas in Sri Lanka. This temple, the Galvihara, is a celebrated creation of the artists of Polonnaruwa. The sophistication and artistic intricacy of the stone carvings of the Buddha in 3 different postures inspires awe even today. This stone temple, dedicated to the god Shiva, is identified as Shiva Devalaya No. 1, complete with intricate and beautiful carvings. This temple draws on the architecture of South India. Continuing ancient traditions, these temples are used even today to venerate the gods. The Lanka Tilaka Vihara is a brick temple built to a great height in Polonnaruwa. It houses an extremely tall statue of the standing Buddha. The importance of Polonnaruwa is in its contribution to the future of Sri Lanka, not only through religious development but also through excellence in the arts, agriculture and sophisticated irrigation under the auspices of a long line of kings who ruled from that prosperous kingdom. Even today, the kingdom stands as a silent but mighty memorial to the glory and beauty of Sri Lanka.